Today headline, Abba Kyari demands 500 million naira damages from Ndlea. We are together with Tinubu Ganduje. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police DCP Abba Kyari has demanded a 500 million naira in damages from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency over alleged unlawful arrest and detention. So this man is still coming out to say this. Wow. He's saying this. Well, I'm just going to say this. Nobody should come from you. Maybe he's actually innocent, Maybe the person who did this thing looked like him and it was not him. Or maybe, his twin or his clone. I'm just saying. Nobody should slap me. I'm just saying this thing. Maybe he's saying the truth. So they should listen to him now. When others, we are crying, other innocent people, the way they come out and say it, if it is true, the way he treats people barbarically as if they're not humans. He was deaf, Abi. He turned the blind eye and the deaf ear. The measure you give out is the measure you receive, my dear. If you are innocent, you are going to be acquitted. But if you are guilty, I kid you not, for every soul that you brutalized, you will pay. There is in detail. Kyari, an originated notion on notice marked FHC ABJCS 18222 filed before Justice Inyang Eko of a Federal High Court, Abuja, also sought for an order directing the Ndlea to tender a written apology to him in 2 national diaries. The motion, dated February 16th and filed February 17th by his lawyer, C.O. Ikenna, also sought an order restraining the respondent Ndlea, its agent, servant, private, police, or anyone acting on their behalf from further harassing, detaining, intimidating, arresting the applicant unlawfully. Another of those called directing the respondent to pay the sum of 500 million naira to the applicant for unlawful violation of the applicant's constitutional right provided for in Section 35 and 36 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. In the motion to enforce his fundamental rights, Kyari also sought a declaration that his arrest and continued detention by the Ndlea without bringing him before a court of competent jurisdiction from February 12th to date is illegal, unlawful, and a gross violation of his fundamental human rights. Let me say this, Oga, you have not seen something, no? There are people who are suffering for what they did not even do. Your own is that you committed a crime. These people, Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, leader of the Yoruba nation, has been in detention since July. He has been there. They have even given him extra 6 months, which means if care is not taken, will send a year and some weeks there. Nnamdi Kanu's own Nunko, he has been complaining. People are saying his complaints. Oga, you are yet to say anything. You will receive everything the Nigeria Police Force does in whole, the way you are dishing it out to people. That is justice, except you don't do it. If you don't do it, that's a different game. But as far as I'm concerned, this country, the way it is messed up, everybody will get a tip of iceberg. Especially those who are always coming out to say people are exaggerating. Meanwhile, Governor Abdullahi Omar Ganduje of Kano State has on Monday declared that they were together in supporting the candidature of the All Progressive Congress national leader, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to become the next president. This was as he said it is time for northern Nigeria to reciprocate and pay back supporting the candidature of the national leader, Tinubu, to make his presidential dream become a reality. Ganduje stated this at the inauguration of an office for Northern Youth Professionals for Tinubu, an organization that supports Tinubu presidential ambition, held along Haddeja Road in Kano on Monday. The governor, represented at the occasion by the managing director of Kano Road Traffic Agency, Dr. Bafa Baba Dangudi, told the organizers that they were in the struggle together, so it is ready to support the group with all it takes to achieve the presidential ambition of the former Lagos State governor. According to him, I am standing here based on the directive of the governor, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, to represent him here and to thank the organizers of the event. And also to thank you that the governor is part and parcel of the struggle to support this organization with all it takes. The northern Nigeria has no option than to support the Yoruba race first, who in the whole of Yoruba race, Bola Tinubu. Because when I ask you to give me one person who supported the northern candidature of Muhammadu Buhari, there is nobody else you can mention other than Tinubu. It is time for us to show whether we actually son of a parent or not. This is the time. Definitely, we are together with Tinubu. We pray for good health, prosperity, and for the success of this journey, Ganduje says. A coalition of youth groups in Nasarawa State under the aegis of the National Youth Council of Nigeria have endorsed former Governor Senator representing Nasarawa South Senatorial District at the National Assembly, Umaru Al-Makura, for the position of the National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress. Speaking at a press briefing on Monday in Lafia, State Chairman of NYCN, Jafar Loko, explained that they were endorsing Al-Makura because of a giant stride he recorded as governor of the state from 2011 till 2019. He said, "We have decided to take this position because of Al-Makura's political accomplishment while serving as a youth leader of the National Party of Nigeria and as governor of Nasarawa State between 2011 and 2019. When he was governor, youth took center stage in the scheme of affairs in the state, and he was able to establish the National State Youth Empowerment Scheme, which made many of our youth gainfully employed, among other laudable initiatives." As for Jagaban, the issue concerning Jagaban, them giving them support, no problem now. No problem at all. Anyone who is giving them support, there's no problem. At the end of the day, we all meet at the election ground. That is it. Those who want to be gullible should feel free to do so. It is their future they're toiling with. Yes, the future for themselves, and of course, especially if you are above 30, the future we're talking about, you don't even have a problem. You can cope. You will be able to cope. But see the ones coming at the back, they're the ones that do. I don't even know what they're going to be meeting. It will be so unfair for us to turn a blind eye and say, after all, everybody is doing this, let me do it. No, but it's not everybody. It's not everybody. Okay. At the end of it, everybody can give, whoever their preferred candidate it is support. We meet at the election ground. This is where I will say again. If you have not gotten your PVC, if you're yet to get it, and if you are still wondering on why you should vote, why you should vote for competency other than somebody who is popular and who is your most favorite person, it is because the future of this country demands it. If we are talking about an election that holds every 2 years, we can say, okay, we can manage. If you're talking about an election that holds everywhere, we can say, okay, we can manage. But this is an election that holds for 4 and sometimes 80. Once in 8 years. That means whatever shot we're giving it should be our best shot. And the most competent person should be elected. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.